Take two. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Pacific Drive. So, take two. Bad habit. My infinite dumbassery, I loaded the wrong friggin' save file.
If you're ready to do this with me,
Yep,
here's a spot of good news.
I called it.
We aren't completely helpless when it comes to the instability. Back when the zone was active, we built ways to get where we needed to go. I need you to head back towards Sierra. But don't worry, I won't make you jump into Cappy again. When you're feeling up for it, take the route back to Sierra. I'll tell you what's next once you're there. A mass hallucination. I can't believe it happened again. I can't believe I missed it.
Alright, so, I'm not going to be doing that because, I'm rather attached to my subatomic particles. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, let's see. I'm going to want better headlights, for sure. Actually, with off-road tires, I could do it. Scan lead shield. That's it. Alright, we're doing it. I'm also going to grab the quest to activate the DLC on the
Pay me a
way.
visit? Don't bother. By regular standards, I'm about 10 miles west of you. In zone terms, consider me on another planet. There's a valley of perpetual instability enclosing my corner of the zone, and yes, I chose to live here for that exact reason. Leave an old woman in peace.
Genuine question, though. How did she get there? Yeah, you're heavy fog, and yeah, you're stabilizing way through. We're all filled up. As long as I'm careful with my driving, I can do this. Oops. So to activate the DLC, for anyone playing along at home who owns it, you go to this node right here, and you'll have a little objective to scan, and then upon returning to the garage through a gateway, I believe, you'll start the DLC. Now, this pocket here is instability. It looks like it'll kill you immediately if you enter it, and if you're not careful, that's because it will. I'm gonna ignore it for now. I can handle it. Surprisingly, it's safer than what I'm about to do. I don't like that. The headlights. I mean... Okay, so... Oh! Alright, perfect. I forgot I picked this up on the expedition. Drop you on the hood, so... Conductive gold shell. Gee, I wonder how we open it. Maybe we make it conduct something. Gold shells contain loot. Both, garage cosmetics. Neat. But, and car decals, which, you know, for giggles and shits, I'm going to actually put on the car. Because why not? I believe... No, you can't apply decals to them. Okay. I was gonna say, let's paint the car, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. I might do that. Oh, hey, paint. Oh, by the way, I don't have to do this at all because I already have it, but you get a trophy for painting every part of your car. By the way, you can paint the headlights. Don't! Not black. That will completely cover their ability to emit light. I should not be wasting paint on a cruise bumper. I already got it. Awesome. Save a few sprays up. Oh, and lastly, you have your more boring kind of loot. And when you take everything out of a gold shell, it neatly resolves itself. Okay, now I put this in here, stick this in there. Let's just bring some fuel with us. You never know when you'll need it. Oh, right, I should probably actually fix this thing. I should probably also take all the loot out. Probably cheaper to replace this stuff, but I don't care right now. Oh, by the way, when it comes to stuff that you need to paint for the achievement, that includes the wheels. Man, beating the instability storm with the carbureted engine, that's going to be torture. But first, a DLC quest. So, start the DLC. It's very straightforward and simple. Why can I not leave this junction? I'm going to commit a felony.
Oh, and about those anomalies. I don't recommend you spend much time around them. Unless you've got a death wish, in which case, be my guest. When we're all dead and gone, and limb technology but a footnote in the history books, the anomalies will remain. They're the legacy of our work here, and the Olympic Peninsula belongs to them now.
Oh, so let's play the DLC. That red light looks familiar. But they have goodies. And that will recharge my car battery, but I can also put items in it to transmute them. Anyway, I might as well proceed on foot since I'm on foot. So yeah, effigy is referring to this thing. Scan it. Summon gateway with arc device. Well, since you asked me so nicely, maybe later. I am getting something out of this junction, even if I have to drag it out of here with my hands. Not gonna lie, I halfway expected to hear the storm siren go off. Oh, there's a nice exchange here, and, once we're fooling around on a fresh save, I got a limb-chipped engine, which normally requires the deep zone. So, you know. So, priorities. Step 1, get the anchors. Priority 2, head up the exchange. Step 3, return to the garage. Grab it. I could leave right now. I need more anchor juice. Like, not to leave, but like I need it for the, I need it for car parts. I'm not supposed to be up here. Nope. Oh well. Yeah. Don't suppose I could, Yep. Not gonna lie, I expected this thing to go flying into space. Let's not drive into the tour. Oh, it's going the way I'm going. Yeah, trying to do this without off-road tires would be like actual torture. And a drop of cash. Why not? What the? My heart did not appreciate that. Sort really quickly, yeah. Here, that gives me the 3x3 space I need for you, and you. Oh wow, I am out of time. Alright, if I go to the exchange... Actually, no. The yellow's already here. I can still go get this. Unfortunate is, on my way back, I will be driving into the storm. So, Ida's exchange. I believe I explained this in the last episode, but it's actually relevant here. She only closes at the red side. It's also worth mentioning that when I summon the gateway, because the yellow storm has manifested, the ring collapse will begin immediately. Why I wanted to chain this into Serum, but no, we can't have that. That would be fair.
Traveler.
Hi, Ida.
Well, I know what I'd pick, but all of this is mine,
Blood,
and I've
fruit,
had more time to think about it.
Okay.
Find
That's
me
not
again
possible.
soon. I'll have more up for trade.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Now, the way the circle will work is that it'll morph a bit and slide to its new center. I once activated while the center was inside the storm, and I was literally driving in the storm, and then the eye of the storm literally passed over my head. You can see there, the eye of the storm doesn't even quite close around the gateway. Just shy of 20 minutes. Alright. the DLC quest. I'll be quiet for this.
Do not be alarmed. We of the Harmonic Fellowship extend our warmest welcome. You have a promising future here in the zone, and we only wish to help you achieve your maximum potential. Please accept this humble gift. We believe it'll be of great interest to you and that special little remnant of yours. I can only imagine how difficult your journey here has been thus far, but it doesn't have to be that way. Our fellowship has spent decades researching zone phenomena. The true potential of what we can realize here is within our grasp. We'd like to share what we've learned with you. Should you wish to accept our helping hand, follow that map to our sector. We of the Harmonic Fellowship welcome you, and I am but its humble steward.
Okay, I think he's done talking for now. So yeah, welcome to Whispers in the Woods. I could technically just take that map out, I think. I forgot to do that while I was out. Let's grab you. More fabric, yeah. I'm gonna want you. Oh, right, I already scanned one, so I already have it. Oh, so yeah, that special little remnant of yours, that's not creepy at all. You know, I wasn't actually planning on taking advantage of the DLCs. Oh, right, I have stuff. This early on. But, I mean, hey, one in Rome. Right. I forgot I don't have the smart matter deconstructor. Actually, I'm never going to stop needing labs. Want to see a cool? Okay, want to see a cool trick you can do with dumpster pearls? I pull this off the charging pad. Now, I've never done this with the battery charger. Not with dumpster pearls. I do it all the time with gold shells. But in theory, that should go from leaking. Yep. To a charged one. That when I deconstruct it. Okay, the condition it has is supposed to determine what it gives you. Did it actually get the condition, or did it just take a fuck ton of damage? No, it did. It became charged. Nope. Just this. Oh, yep, there's stuff in here. remember where all to put you, and at the moment I don't particularly care. Now, the place I'm about to go is actually quite dangerous. It's probably less dangerous now that I've, like, mastered the zone. Still, don't feel like trying my luck too hard. Actually, why was I trying to close this on the car? Yeah. Anyway, so. Really spoiled for options. Out of curiosity, can I... So, for those who were wondering, because it's a bit bugged right now, you're supposed to be able to hold R1 to take out the rewoven hard drive, but that functionality disappeared in the latest update. Go back to the normal zone. You just tap it, go in here, and you can return to the normal route planner. I will not be doing this because look at the state of the garage. Records 1. I may not necessarily do all of these, and I am repairing this car first. I may not necessarily do all of these one after the other, but do I have a garage putty around here somewhere? Nope. But at the very least, I will do like 1 or 2 first. Nope. My buddy. Hold on a second. Don't mind me, just texting him back real quick. Yeah, right. I can't repair that. I should probably replace these if I can. Can I make replacement headlights? The answer is yes. Oh, awesome. This has no collision. That was a very interesting way to find that out. Battery charge. Gas full. Hood can't be repaired. It's peculiar, so I'll just use it until it breaks. And away we go into the Whispering Woods. The Whispering Woods work similarly to Expeditions, where you can go in any direction, not just up and left. Sorry, yeah, up and left. Obviously it doesn't apply here. There's a whole one way we can go. And unlike Expeditions, you can't go backwards. Like, you can loop back around, but, if you create a dead end this way, you're screwed. There's another reason not to. You saw a new gauge there. Now that I've engaged with the DLC, it will always be present in the garage and in the Whispering Woods for reasons that are about to be obvious, but there's going to be a lot of talking from the steward, so I'll just shut up and let him do the explaining. Why waste my breath when he'll do it better than I probably ever could? Well, if he's not gonna flap his gums, I'm not gonna keep my mic muted. But alright, welcome to the Whispering Woods. Oh, there it goes.
I'm delighted that you've accepted our invitation. Here in this harmonic sector, you will find a number of gifts that scratch the surface of what we can achieve together. Find them, and we can begin.
Is that? There's no way. That's a squire, yep. Sorry, these drop thermosap, and that's rare until you get to mid-zone. So, I've spoken to the devs on Discord. That's probably putting it way better than it actually is. Yeah, point is, the devs on their Discord have said that the instability storm still exists in Whispering the Wood. Now, I have no idea if this particular junction, like this specific one, because I've been here 3 times. No, twice. I've been here twice. And it was the same both times. So it's probably like the story junctions that are always the same. Okay, that's done. Might as well loot this one. But, yeah, this one might be perpetual stability, but it doesn't say perpetual stability. Oh, and on that note, much like on the expeditions, you can open your route map. And yeah, you'll see here. None. No stability whatsoever. So, the alarm should be going off. If I really do still have to worry about the instability storm. Oh. I forget. Oh, no, it doesn't show up yet. Out of the way. Can I? Nope. Remind me a bit of my old Deep Rock Galactic days. We should play that again sometime. Might play a bit of it for the channel at some point. I could ask you to let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in seeing Deep Rock Galactic gameplay. Fortunately, very few people comment on my videos. I feel like that's a sentence that's going to age either extremely well or extremely poorly. Here's a sentence I hope ages poorly. We don't have a flashlight on the friggin' helmet. Anyway, onwards and upwards, and probably more yabbering. I'm not even gonna bother hitting the mute button on my mic for this. The Zoe system does read data from this.
Should you choose to walk down this path without those days will lead you to the rights. Listen to them in a safe place. But our favors do not end there. Allow us to bestow more upon you.
Ah. The Altars of Duality. Y'all are about to learn, what, takes the role of the instability storm here. Although, like I said, the devs have said it still, is a factor.
decades of careful study. They're vessels of endless possibility, each with their own distinct triggers and effects. When you find them, choose carefully. They can be extremely helpful for those who are worthy, but they can also cause harm, given the wrong set of parameters.
So, what he means by this is, the way I explained them is, they're similar to Risk Arena items. You carry them, and stuff happens. Basically, when X happens, Y occurs. And then don't worry about the refines until you learn about that later. For example, when cars not facing north, headlights get bright. That's fine, that's whatever. Whenever nature is destroyed, your health decreases. Generally speaking, when something bad happens, it's either ignorable entirely, or it's crippling. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the one that's not going to cripple me, and oh, what's that, a new gauge? By the way, that gauge was always going up, I just couldn't see it.
Most of all, you must balance the number of artifacts in your care. If you take too many, you'll quickly learn the consequences.
What's that? Water in my Olympic exclusion zone? Oh yeah, so I turned on the setting for artifact text as well, just because it's neat. I like it. I might turn that on my main save. If I ever play my main save. The loading times in that have gotten to be a bit ridiculous. When you jump or honk, it's funny. When the headlights are off, lightning strikes nearby. Let's not say we didn't.
By now, I'm sure you've witnessed many of the zone's wonders. Our fellowship believes that maintaining the unspoiled beauty of the zone enables us to harness its true power. Allow us to demonstrate what the zone can do on its own. Find our altar, and it will ferry you back to safety.
Yeah, I'll find your altar. First, I gotta find the road. So to explain that gauge, since it seems they're not going to, and I had to learn this on my own. You see those... Can I see better? I can see better without the headlights, it's actually funny. See those skulls on the gauge? The three of them? Those are markers. Now, they're not the only markers, they're just the ones that are visible. So at 10%, 30%, and somewhere between the third skull and the end, these anomalies called, I believe they're called ferrymen, will spawn. They're mostly harmless, they can be ignored, but at 25, 50, and 75, those three skulls, anomalies called Maws will spawn, and they're basically roaming instability storms.
Use one and bear witness to the power of the Harmonic Fellowship. But be prepared. You've not yet witnessed this version of the zone's raw energy.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do it stupid like last time that almost killed me. The advantage of having done this before. When you get the altar all the way, sorry, when you get the bar all the way up to full, 3 more Maws spawn, and these ones know where you are all the time. White headlights are cursed here. And when you sacrifice an artifact, 3 more will spawn. And they also always know where you are. Anyway, let's just sacrifice an artifact. Now, here's the thing some people don't understand. If this doesn't happen...
Completed initiation. You have been found worthy. Return safe, and there will be more rewards in store for you. If you can make it home in one piece.
Yeah, if this doesn't happen, then you didn't, sacrifice enough. You sacrifice all your artifacts that are needed at one altar. So if one junction requires 3 artifacts to sacrifice, you sacrifice all 3 of them at an altar of passage. Also, you might notice that shit hasn't gotten fucky yet. That's the technical term for what happens. Yeah. And you'll even notice, if I come over here, interact with the ARC device, still stable, no gateway. Other thing you'll notice is these lines here. Those tell you what direction the gateway's in. Notice I have my car facing it. That's about to be very important because the moment, scan this first, the moment you pick this up, now you leave. And that was the buzz, and you can see here they know where I am. You can also see I'm not particularly panicked. That's fine. It's because I'm between them and the gateway. You'll also notice a distinct lack of instability storm. Honestly, the lack of the trademark instability storm, love it or hate it. For me, the instability storm is one of the things that made this game what it is. On a completely unrelated note, you'll notice that this gateway is blue. Also, in my experience, the Maws don't seem to be able to go near it. Ah! You'll also notice the gauge jumped quite significantly. That's it. Only these 3 Maws have spawned. Maybe they force the others to not spawn on this junction and give you a chance. Anyway, yep, same deal as before. You drive into the gateway, it's called. And then boom, you're back at the garage. This all should look familiar.
For your incredible resolve, make use of what we've given you and open yourself up to great possibility together with us. It is an honor to welcome you into our fold. We're eager to share more with you.
So yeah, by the way, oh, now you might notice something. I already have this blueprint. Come on. Yeah. I already have the blueprint for a crude door. However, you'll also notice this empty tier over here. Oh, I hit R2 instead of R1, my bad. Did not mean to accidentally sort my inventory. There we go. Blueprints. Boom. Door. Oh, you're a steel door. Ideally, I wouldn't happen to have any crude doors left on this. No, I got rid of them. I got rid of that weakness. You'll also notice they have a blue health bar compared to the normal parts that have a white one. That's a fun bug. Oh yeah, you'll also notice the garage is back. Steel panel. Wait, I have to use that till it breaks because it can't be repaired. Manual run. God damn it. I'm so glad I am getting these on camera. Anyway, so, neat thing here, but, you'll notice that these require materials. Materials I have. This is something a lot of people also seem to get, mixed up. Notice the symbol before the names. These are attuned materials, of which I have none. Here for a second while I put this away. Now you also notice that none of the materials I got out there are attuned. That's fine. There are 2 sources of attuned materials, and you're about to get schooled on one of them. When limb energy is consumed... That's uncharacteristic. Normally you get a couple from this, and your main source is... Some light over here? I am genuinely upset. Whatever, okay. Anyway, yeah, you'll notice attuned materials. And I went to the wrong locker. So you'll notice attuned materials. And with these attuned materials, I can build the attuned version of car parts. All my beer, I have to upgrade to a worse component. I think I actually will hold on to this. I'm not going to concern myself with that right now because that's incapable of giving attuned materials. Oh yeah, artifacts. They have to be either in the car or on your person. What the hell are you? Okay, whatever. So anyway. I take tape 1. Put it in the Zeddy system. I can store things that aren't tapes and such in here. That... I didn't... What the... Huh? Here, now I put this in here. And audio plays.
So, this is the 6th time you've been detained.
Yeah. So what?
Defacing government property, petty theft, attempting to administer illegal substances to an anomaly?
Didn't faze him. If you're curious.
You're racking up quite the record.
Ho! Do I get a prize?
You're in trouble, Mr. Whiteside.
What's Otter gonna do? Kick me out of the zone? Please. Oh, please get me on that cushy Otter van carting people out of here. I've been trying to get a ticket on that ride for years.
When did you enter the zone?
Spare me this act. It's all in your file, isn't it? You don't need to hear it from me.
You're right. But I'd like this session to be a conversation between us.
Well, I'd like to take a nap. But we can't have it all, can we?
Jack Whiteside, 18 years old, moved to Sector B when you were 7, along with your mother and father. No high school graduation on file. I see your parents have divorced.
Beats me.
You don't live with them?
Nah, haven't for years.
I bet they'd be interested to hear about your latest artwork on the East Research Lab entrance.
They've never cared. Doubt they'll start now.
I can help you, Mr. Whiteside, if you let me. Just between you and me, in this file here, you've been recommended for assignment to sanitation detail.
So I'll clean toilets. Huh. Sounds like a blast.
Toilets on your lucky days. Radioactive anomaly residue on the others.
Good luck to them. They can tell me to hold a mop, but they can't force me to use it. So stamp the file saying we've met, so I can go back to my holding room.
Even better. Certain departments are looking for people like you. Your type makes for perfect anomaly bait. Maybe you won't care when you lose your first few fingers, but things get rough when you start losing a hand or two.
Wait. No, Otter doesn't do that to people.
Of course Arda doesn't, but a quota is a quota. And some departments overlook questionable practices to get the job done. You can't blame them, really. There's so much to do around here.
No, that's messed up. You can't let them do this to me. I didn't choose to come here. My parents brought me here. It's their fault. I'm basically a hostage.
Let's not be dramatic. The minute your 7-year-old foot cleared that wall, you signed away your rights to Arda.
I didn't sign nothing.
Your parents signed for you. But like I said, I'm here to help.
I've been through 5 of you Artigoons, and none of you has done a damn thing for me.
And that's why I requested your case. I can tell that you've got more to offer than sanitation detail. But you tell me, will you take this seriously now? Or should I stamp your file for reassignment and move on to my next case?
I'm listening.
Good. Now, I know someone who can help you. Do you know Gilly's gas station? The one in Sector 5?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm familiar.
Show up there on Thursday, 1700 sharp. Don't tell anyone where you're going. Arda personnel included. And Jack.
Yeah.
These might be the last cards you ever dealt. Play them right and you could start a new life here. One you might actually care about.
Alright, I think that's it. So, yeah, no, Arda's fucked up, but I mean, what else is new? I didn't pay too much attention to the tapes the first time around because they were just obstacles for unlocking stuff. But anyway, so, you can see there, I got Synergy 2 in the top left here, and I had 2 when it was in the trunk. But if I stick it in this locker, it goes up. Artifacts only count when they're on your person or in your trunk. Anyway, with that in mind, let's embark on the Rite of Freedom. Scan your destination, it scans all intervening junctions. Also, yeah, there's a minor mistake with the, oh, what's it called? With the, oh god, it'll come to me eventually. With the artifact text description, where it says limb energy, it's referring to your battery. Well, nothing's exploded yet, but I'm not gonna chant it. Anyway, you'll also notice I have blue car parts now and a new gauge. That is harmonic energy. And it is used by a number of things in the DLC, and it is generated by a number of things in the DLC. The best way to do it is artifacts, because if you play your cards right, you can get something stupid like car is facing north, harmonic energy increases, and yeah, if you're wondering, that does basically give you unlimited health. As long as you're facing north, but honestly, it's not that hard to just park facing north for like a minute or two. Also worth mentioning, normally when you die on a run, it's my half-hour timer, time for me to go play video games. Damien, I just started this, I'm going to finish it. Oh wow, it is my 100-hour save that makes this thing take forever to load.
What is it that you seek? You do all that is asked of you. You strive to earn that job, afford that house. You keep your friends and family close, and yet you are still not happy. Yet your heart yearns for more. You tear yourself from your mother's breast to take your own life path, despite its dangers. You hunger for the power to take action without restraint, for the complete release from outside control. And yet, you're trapped more than ever, aren't you? You can feel it right now, can't you? That weight straining your back, those walls trapping you within this zone. Your mind captive to the burdens placed upon you by others. Your past ensnaring you with its wicked grip. Through no fault of your own, this is what's been placed upon you. These burdens ask and ask and ask for more, and they take and they take and they take. The past will never stop taking. You will never be free of it. Not alone.
I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, by the way, these little twigs here, they don't actually exist. Oh right, the vulnerable. So each tape has a unique gimmick, and the gimmick of the first one is that all parts that are not harmonic... What the hell's this? Oh, 30 minutes. Oh, that was my 30-minute timer. They can't benefit from any resistances, and they take tons of damage. It's actually nuts how much damage, which is why I'm driving carefully. Also, worth mentioning, your synergy doesn't have to be high. It just has to be above -1. Past that point is just, headroom for artifacts. If you didn't catch the tutorial, I didn't at first, don't worry, synergy is increased by harmonic car parts. Also, other things... Pilgrim. They explode like tourists, but they give you loot. No, I'm not taking that. Including new DLC stuff like Rippling Quartz and attuned resources. Oh, by the way, if you have the resonator, you can actually transfer the energy around in these parts. I'm actually... Yeah, I am going a little fast here because the goal is not to loot, the goal is to reach the end. To that end, I'm going to take a shortcut. Oh, so yeah, I have no idea how this is going to turn out on YouTube, and I'm sorry if you can't really see, but... Well, I can see better without the headlights, and I kind of can't afford to crash. Especially not because I don't have the resonator yet, so I can't repair any car parts that are harmonized. And I can't repair anything that is, harmonized without the resonator. I think I just said that twice in two different ways. Anyway, as for negative synergy, yes, lower, because that's how negatives work, lower numbers do make it go up faster. Although it's worth mentioning, even if you have your synergy above 0, the gauge still increases, just slowly. I'll take this numbers to that. You can't make me. Okay, these, however. Game, can I? I have a steel bumper on the front, so I'm going to put this back, chuck this away. Because yeah, I'm already at 10%. My first new anomaly is about to spawn. And I haven't even hit up one of the new looting zones yet. So, when the Endless Expeditions update came out a while back, the devs didn't just add Endless Expeditions with a couple bug fixes and they call it a day. They added a new mechanic called cluster spawning. Oh god. And this is why we hate vulnerable. And cluster spawning basically means you'll get these points of interest, and I can't actually visit that because it's down a hill, but I don't know if I can get back up with the carbureted engine. Also, where are my highwaymen spawn? They usually spawn at 10%. Auto investigator. To my knowledge, these can't have, harmonized materials. Watch me get proven wrong. Watch me get proven right. No. Nope. Oh god. Yeah. See, now I would love to have the turning headlights so I can see the trail. Problem is if I do that, I may start dropping car parts. Fortunately, I've gotten very good at navigating by nothing but my limited eyesight and the map. Hey look, they spawned! Finally, took them long enough. Let's see. Which one of these? Ferrymen. Yeah, let's see, what do we got? When limit energy increases, handling on road improves. When the headlights consume energy, car takes damage. You know what? I will burn you at the altar. I'm already not using my headlights, so it's fine for now. You know, reclaimed cabins give, basically think of them as, whispers in the woods stick. Reclaimed cabins give fortified grades, and reclaimed trailers give rippling quartz. In other words, the material given matches the material on the map. Now, something I don't think I made clear in the first run here is the map, not the map, sorry, the gauge there. The moths that are spawned at the skull interval don't automatically know where you are. They'll wander aimlessly unless they have line of sight at, all things considered, a pretty short distance, and they're generally pretty slow. The ones that automatically know where you are, however, are a fair bit faster, but slow down when they get close to you, presumably because the devs knew there are people who will be out here dealing with this thing engine. Also, other thing I want to point out, that gauge is at 15%. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, look, a maw. Oh, hey, look, it's at 28%. Hey, look. Exactly what I was afraid of.
Not with the way you are now. Society has kept the required tools from you. It's dangled them out of your reach to keep you striving, wanting, toiling for the gain of others. And yet, you recognize the feeling of freedom. You taste it every day. That fleeting promise you will always hunger for. You can taste it now. Close your eyes and lay down your burdens. Breathe in. Soak in the sensations of your earthly body. The ground pressing against your feet. The clothes weighing on your skin. Breathe out and release the strain collecting in your muscles, your bones. Good. Again. Breathe in. Fill the lungs with the promise of freedom. Breathe out. Push your burdens back onto the world and press them upon you. This is it. The freedom you seek. It's out there for your taking. If only you rid yourself of what weighs you down and open your mind to receive it. Alone, it is too much to bear. Together, it is simple, easy. I will show you the way. All you have to do is listen. You become free.
Yeah, the gateway's that way. Oh, hi. What just fell off? One of my doors just fell off and I don't know where it went. I think a physics glitch catapulted it into space. Anyway, let's get out of here. So, detail I'd like to point out is that the ones that know where you are at all times have multiple arrows. And that's the car's limit to, ability to detect me. Meaning I really need to mind those maws. You know, now with the additional, Whispers in the Woods anomalies are spawning, you can see that things might get a little chaotic around here. So, something normal Pacific Drive run, like experts usually do, although I don't do it myself. If they have time, they'll scout the path to a gateway location before then turning around and calling in the gateway. Did I just see a fucking shadow person? Obviously you can't do this here because, oh, hi. It's mad that I have time to do this. You know, obviously you can't do that here. Also, I just want to point out something. This is definitely, like, unless you get a really terrible spawn for the Aware Maws or your Gateway, or both, it's really easier than dealing with the Instability Storm. Although on especially long runs, you definitely won't think that. Yeah, new tool's nice and all, but, gas. Anyway, behold the resonator. When it's not vibrating ominously or thrumming imperceptibly, this custom-built device channels and transfers harmonic energy into any appropriately prepared item that it is pointed towards. Yeah, ooh, the attuned capacitor. Thank God I have a fucking side rack. So basically what you do is you click on a source part, and then you click on a destination part, that part regenerates, and then you can click on either part to end it, and yes, you can do multiple. And transferring does drain the resonator itself. Not, yeah, the resonator. Yep, that's fine. Let's just touch up this panel a little bit here. Oh yeah, by the way, these will continue transferring while you're driving. But when the source runs out of power, or the destination fills up, it stops. Notably, you still need harmonic energy to recharge past this point. Like if it takes damage on top of this. However, there it is. I can repair putty normal parts. I cannot repair putty attuned parts. Oh, and to recharge the resonator, you can find an altar of potency out in the Whispering Woods, or you can use the altar of fellowship here. Altars of potency only work once. Altar of fellowship here works an unlimited number of times. Let's pull down the route planner. Stick this back in. And then, interact with this thing. And reveal more junctions. And the one with the eye symbol above it will have a altar of records, and that's where you want to go. But that's all I have time for this time. So if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. It'd really help out. And I'll see y'all next time. I think I saved the right one. You know what? Boom. No more getting confused. Alright, I'll see y'all next time.